So today we are going to study about the conversion in digital electronics. This is your module 3 now. Module 2 or 3? 3 hoga, I think so. Okay. So conversion you need to know, like we'll have first of all binary term, then we'll have octal term, we'll have decimal term, then we'll have hexadecimal term. Okay. Binary term is always represented by 1 and 0. Octal terms means it is represented by like 8 from 0 to 7. It vary from 0 to 7. Decimal means 10, so it vary from 0 to 9. And hexadecimal means 16, so it vary from 0 to 15. Okay, but will represent 0 to 9 as a number only. After 10, after 9 will represent the number by alphabet, like 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 10 is always represented by A, 11 is represented by B, C, D, E and F. Got it? That will always represented in hexadecimal form. Now we are going to learn about the conversions, means you should know how to convert from binary to octal, binary to decimal, then binary to hexadecimal. Or we can say octal to decimal, octal to binary, octal to hexadecimal. Or we can say decimal to hexadecimal, decimal to octal, decimal to binary. Or hexadecimal to decimal, decimal to octal, like that. Okay. So first conversion which I am going to tell you, I am going to tell you how can we convert any number to the decimal equivalent, because its method is almost same. Like suppose if we'll have a binary number 2 decimal, or we'll have octal number 2 decimal, or we can say hexadecimal number 2 decimal. Got it? So first of all, it's a binary number. Binary number is, as I told you, is represented by 1 and 0. So first we'll learn about the binary to decimal equivalent. Okay, suppose we'll have binary number 1011.01. You need to convert it into the decimal form. How will you convert it? Like you need to, it is in the binary form, so write down 2 raised to power 0, 2 raised to power 1, 2 raised to power 2, 2 raised to power 3. Okay, like this. We'll always start in the opposite side, like we always start from here. Got it? Next, after point we represent it like 2 raised to power minus 1, 2 raised to power minus 2. Now simply what we need to do, we need to multiply these terms and then add it. Means 1 into 2 raised to power 0 plus 1 into 2 raised to power 1. Okay, then again add 0 into 2 raised to power 2, 0 into 2 raised to power 2, then add 1 into 2 raised to power 3. Okay, point 0 into 2 raised to power minus 1 plus 1 into 2 raised to power minus 2. Correct? So how can we represent it? Like 2 raised to power 0, anything raised to power 0 is always equal to 1, 1 plus 2, right? Plus 0 multiplied by anything, 0, 2 raised to power 3 is 8. So it would be 8 plus 2 plus 1, 11, correct? Then point 0 multiplied by 0 and anything is 0, 1 plus 1 multiplied by 2 into 2 raised to power minus 2 is 1 divided by 2 raised to power 2. So we can write it down 1 by 4, and 1 by 4 is how much? 0.25. So its final answer is, we got it as 11.25. Got it? Similarly, next we'll study about the octal to decimal. As I told you, octal is represented by 8, so it would be 365.24. It's in octal form. You need to convert it into the decimal form. Earlier it was binary, so we'll multiply it by 2 raised per 0. Now it's a octal, so it would be 8 raised per 0. Sorry, it would be point से पहले यहाँ पे 8 raised per 0, 8 raised per 1, 8 raised per 2. This would be 8 raised per minus 1 and 8 raised per minus 2. Correct? Now solve it and then tell me the value. After solving it, we'll get it as 245.3125. Okay? Now the next case, similar. Now we need to convert from hex to decimal, hexadecimal to decimal. So this is the number 4C8.2. It is in hexadecimal form. You need to convert it into the decimal form. Okay. So the steps were same. Again, you need to do it like that: 16 raised power 0, 16 raised power 1, 16 raised power 2, and after the decimal, 16 raised power minus 1. Okay. Now solve it and then tell me the value. Now answer for this is 1224.125. Now next we are going to study, like till now we have studied how we convert the other number to the decimal number. Like we have studied binary to decimal, octal to decimal, hex to decimal. Now we are going to study, if we are having the number in decimal, how can we convert it into the binary form, how can we convert it into the octal form, and how can we convert it into the hexadecimal. Okay, I'm telling you in a pattern so that it would be easily understood by you. Okay, so it would be 105. It's in decimal form. You need to convert it into the binary form. See how can you convert it. You just simply needs to take the LCM. Okay, 105, just take LCM by 2. 2 5 ja 10, 2 2 ja 4. Remainder is there, remainder would be 1. Okay, similarly we'll have 2 ja 4 and 2 6 ja 12. There is no remainder, so put remainder here is 0. Again 2 1 ja 2, 2 3 ja 6. Remainder is how much? 0 again. Then again 2 6 ja 12 will have remainder as 1. Then 2 3 ja 6, remainder as 0. Then 2 1 ja 2, remainder will be 1. Correct? Now tell me, any doubt up to here? I just simply took the LCM. So the upper bit is the LSB and the lower bit is the MSP. What is basically the MSP and LSP? Like suppose you will have 1000 rupees. Okay, so 1 is in front, so that is the most significant bit, that is represented by MSP, and 0 is in the last, that is the least significant bit. अगर मैं उल्टा कर दूं इसे 0001, then its complete value is change, right? So always we'll write down first as a MSP, in the last we'll write down LSP, correct? So we'll note it from the opposite side. Like this one is M1 1 1 0 1 0 0 1. So this is the number you will get it in the binary form. यहाँ पे ये 1 1 आएगा because 2 1 ja 2. So 1 1 0 1. First we have to write down MSP, then we need to write down the LSP. Okay. So similarly, in the next case, suppose we'll have 204. It's in decimal number and we need to convert it into the octal number. Correct? So how can we convert it? Again, decimal to octal. We have to take the LCM or by 8. So 204. Now you need to divide it by 8. Now do it and then tell me the remainder. What would be the remainder? 8. Its quotient is 25, right? And it would be 4. Again we need to divide it. 8 3 ja 24 and the remainder would be 1, right? Now we can't further solve it. So 3 is your MSP and 4 is your LSP. So how can we write it down? 3 1 4. It's MSP to LSP. So this is how we can convert the decimal to octal. Okay. Now the next case, again similar. We'll have 259. It's in decimal number and you need to convert it into the hexadecimal. Now do it by your own and then tell me the value. So now in this case 16 16 ja, then 3 will be the remainder, 16 1 ja, 16 0 will be the remainder. So what would be its answer? 1 0, correct? Now the points are like decimal number to the binary number in the form of points. Till now we have studied decimal to octal, decimal to binary, decimal to hexadecimal. Now we'll study decimal to binary, but the in the point wali form mein. Like suppose we'll have 0.42. It's in decimal number. You need to convert it into the binary number. Okay. So we represent it like this in the base. So how how will we do it? 0.42 we need to convert it into the binary form, so we'll multiply it by 2. It would be 0.8. Okay. Now 0 term we'll write it like this. Again we'll do 0.84 multiplied by 2 is how much? 1.68. Again we'll write down 1 over here. Okay. Now again we'll write down not 1.68, we'll write down 0.6. Okay. Multiplied by 2 it would be 1.36. Again 1 over here. Again 0.36 multiplied by 2, that would be 0.720. So after point, as we know, up to 4 decimal, that is enough, right? 4 decimal is enough. So in this case was also this one, lowest one is the MSB. Okay. Sorry. In this case, upper one is the MSB and the lower one is the LSB. So its answer is how much? 0.0110, the binary form. Okay, understood? Noted down. Okay, in this first we have studied about decimal to binary. Next we are studying about decimal to octal. Okay, same thing we need to do this. In decimal to binary we need to multiply it by 2, but in decimal to octal we need to multiply it by, tell me, octal is 8. Okay, so we need to multiply it by 8. Okay, so 0.6234 multiplied by 8 is how much? I'm telling 4.9872. So we'll write down 4 over here. Again we'll write down 0.9872 multiplied by 8 is how much? 7.976. So we'll write down 7 over here. ये ध्यान रखना that here you should get the value from 0 to 7 only. Octal representation, octal value would be always from 0 to 7, right? Again 0.8976 multiplied by 8 is how much? 7.188. We'll write 1 over here. Then again 0.1808 multiplied by 8 is 1.446. Again the above one is MSB and the lower one is LSB. So according to this, what should be the answer? That is 47 point. Okay. After 4 digits, you need to stop. Like as I told you, after decimal, 4 digits are enough. Okay. So you have to do it every time you have to do it for 4 times. So note it down. Next is again 0.122. It's in decimal form. You need to convert it into the hexadecimal. Okay. Now do it by your own. What would be the answer? Tell me. In this, we'll multiply it by which term? Can you tell me? 16. Right. Do it and then tell me the answer. So its answer is 0.1 F3, because after this you will get 15, right? And after 15 means the F, right? So now I'm telling you for the combined case. Suppose we'll have 85.63 in the decimal form and you need to convert it into the binary, right? So this is an integer and this is an fractional. I told you separately for the integer case, right? And I told you separately for the fractional case, correct? So remember, how can we solve it for the integer case? 85, it's in decimal, you need to convert it into the binary form by taking the LCM. Do it and then tell me the answer. This is the answer. Next case is 0.45 form. Need to convert it into the octal. Okay. Same thing you have to do it, like 8 divided by 3, 5. Remainder is 0. 8, 46. Remainder is 7. 8, 5 to 40. 5, 7, 5, 6, 7, 0. Now if we'll do it for the 0.5, so that would be 0.5 multiplied, that is 3.60. Again 0.60 into 8 is 4.0, is multiplied by 8 is 6.4, is 340. So final answer got it after combining is 567. Okay. So next conversion we are going to, that is binary octal. Like, let us consider one case 11010. It's in the form of binary and you need to convert it into the form of octal. Okay. Now make a 3 pairs. 1 2. From the right side we'll start it like this, then 1 1. Okay. So see how can we represent it. Like 2 raised per 0, 2 raised per 1, 2 raised per 2. 2 raised per 0 is 1, 2 raised per 1 is 2, 2 raised per 2 is 4. Correct? So if I want to represent 0 over here, then that would be 0 0. If I want to represent 1 decimal in this form, then put 1 in the 1, then another would be 0. Then 2 would be 2 के नीचे 1, another would be 0. Then 3. 3 is how much? Plus 1. So that would be 1 and 1, 0. Then 4. 4 नीचे, that is 1, 0, 0. Now you tell me for the 5. 5 would be 1, 0, 1. 6. 6 would be 1, 1, 0. 7 would be 1, 1, 1. Okay. Now back to the question. We'll have 0, 1. Sorry. Have 0, 1, 0 and 0, 1, 0 presented by, put 2 over here. Again 0, 1, 0, 2. Then 0, 1, 1. We can write it like this now. 0, 1, 1 is how much? That is 3. Correct? So its answer is 3, 2, 2. It's in the octal form. Got it? Similarly, we'll have binary to hex conversion. If we'll have hex conversion, then we'll make a pair of 4s. If we'll have octal, then we'll make a pair of. Okay. So I'm giving you this one as a homework. Try to do it. 1 0 1 0 1 1 1 1 1 1 0 0 1 It is in the binary form. You need to convert it into char के pairs you'll. So in this case, what you need to do? पर 3 4 add हो जाएगा, right? That would be. Try this in your homework, then I'll let you know about it.